Twitter, often referred to as society's de facto digital town square, can soon claim one of its most prolific users and vocal critics as its new outspoken owner, Elon Musk.
Welcome. I'm glad to see you too.
The world's richest man has publicly flirted with tying the knot with Twitter as far back as 2017, and he started purchasing Twitter shares in January. So what led to the Tesla CEO brokering a roughly $44 billion buyout deal to snap up the social giant in just 3 weeks? Let's tear down the timeline and fill in the blank Twitter spaces. April 4th, Elon Musk buys a 9.2% share of Twitter as a passive stake, up from the over 5% stake he accumulated in January and March. The very next day, April 5th, Musk snags a board seat at Twitter. Twitter CEO Parag Agrawal tweets that he is excited about appointing Elon to the board. Musk then files with the SEC to reclassify his stake as active. A few days later, on April 10th, a major Musk reversal. Agrawal then announces Elon will no longer be joining Twitter's board. The board backtracks, strategically frees Musk from being beholden to shareholder interest, aka no cap on buying shares. It comes on the heels of his Twitter musings over that same weekend, suggesting to his followers that the social network was dying. Then April 14, Musk pops the big question with his, quote, best and final offer. He proposes to buy 100% of Twitter for $44 billion at $54.20 a share. He then does a TED interview just hours after the bid.
A few hours ago, you made an offer to buy Twitter.
How'd you know?
The following day, on April 15th, a bitter pill to swallow. To thwart Musk's advances, Twitter's board adopts a poison pill defense, effectively allowing existing shareholders to buy more stock at super low prices in an attempt to dilute Musk's stake and push up the price of his bid. On April 21st, the devil is in the details. Elon Musk breaks down how he'd fund his $43 billion bid for Twitter. 3 days later, on April 24th, negotiation reports swirl. Twitter's board meets to discuss Musk's offer. And finally, on Monday, April 25th, Twitter accepts Elon Musk's $44 billion offer in one of the largest blockbuster acquisitions in recent times.
It will be miserable, but you still want to do it. Why?
I mean, I hope it's not too miserable, but I do think this will be somewhat painful, and I'm not sure that I will actually be able to acquire it.
The story, though, may yet be far from over as the world watches what Musk does next.